Hello, collective. It's your girl, Zariah, and I am back with another one. I just wanted to come to the table, and I was I was sitting here shuffling a deck, and I was like, okay, what we gonna be talking about today, Holy Spirit? And curse fell out. It says hate, catastrophe, or misfortune. So this is the energy that we are going to be digging into today. Okay, let's see, what deck do I want to... I just looked down and I see Inner Alchemist. Let me read it to you. It says, like an alchemist, I hold the power to create a life of joy and harmony through positive thoughts, words, and actions. I manifest my own light. I understand that by using the inner magic of intention, I can transform myself as an alchemist turns lead into gold. I create happiness within, okay? That was our first card out. So we know this alchemist is talking about a curse. What do we need to know, okay, about this curse? And overload came out in reverse. Accessment, obligation, and overwhelm. This curse that they threw on you or placed on you was meant to overload you, but it came out in reverse, which tells me that it didn't work. Woo! Come on, Holy Spirit. What was right behind that is I reap what I sow. Woo! Let me read it. It says, I remember that my thoughts and actions shape my reality. What I sow, whether in thoughts or in deeds, will come back to me. Today, I choose to plant seeds of abundance, light, and love, knowing that I will reap the greatest rewards. Collective, I believe that this is you. This is you. But whoever threw this curse or this hex your way, they gonna get a backfire because it didn't reach its intended target. Clark, look, I picked up the deck and this is what's on the bottom. I'm gonna tell you something. When people play in dark magic, especially without doing their due diligence and making sure that they have clearance to perform work on this individual, clarify what I'm getting, Holy Spirit. We got promise and care. Hold on. Promise and care. So, come on, Holy Spirit. While they was throwing curses at you, the Most High is like, no, I made you a promise that you receive good all the days of your life if you remain in alignment, which I'm gathering you did. Otherwise, these two cards wouldn't have came out upright. Holy Spirit says, you're never alone. My bond with God and the angels is a flame that lights my heart. No matter the darkness around me, this connection is the foundation of my inner strength. giving me faith that all things align for my highest good. I trust the universe for guidance, knowing I will always receive its help and protection because I'm never alone. And I just want to pause for a moment and point out that the Most High resides within us, okay? He's not outside of us, he's inside of us. So we are never alone. He is always with us. And when you are in a proper alignment with the Most High, he is responsible for that which he owns, which tells me he's going to make sure his children, not his kids, his children are well taken care of, okay? But we got accident that came out. I think this is what they wanted for you, collective. Oh, we got introvert. Privacy, separate, online, community. Okay, I'm getting, this is this group that they worked with to put this spell work on you. I'm gathering that they're going to experience an accident. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Listen, right now they having nightmares because they know that spell work didn't go where we intended it to go. So they worried about when it's coming back and who it's going to hit. Pull from this. What? Whoa, I ain't even get my question out. I was getting ready to say, what else do we need to know, Holy Spirit? Oh, come on. The Most High says you are free. The veil of ego lifts, revealing a new vision of my life. Focused on my inner growth, I listen to the voice of my heart and remain grounded in love, free from fear, judgment, and duality. I step confidently toward inner peace. I mean, that's a mouthful right there. Anything you want to say about that, Holy Spirit? I love it. All things work together for the good of those that love him. I told you, collaboration. They work together. But this is your team. This is your spirit team, okay? They see what's going on and they took the necessary actions to block it. Clarify. Because what I say, family is important. The Most High is not going to allow anything to happen to his children. Notice how the father's head is the brightest and it's sticking up above. Love of the wife, okay? You are his bride, collective. That's what that means. To be the bride of Christ, you must be in alignment with him. What else we need to know? The people that threw this curse towards you is operating in pride. 2 cards fell out. Yeah, they pissed off. They pissed off because their plans didn't work. What else we need to... Okay. We got gift. And this is for you, collective. This is for you because you maintain your character and your integrity and you didn't stoop down to their level. So you will be rewarded for your faithfulness. What else we need to know? How's this going to end? Listen. Listen. It's all shifting in your favor. There is a stroke of luck, a change of luck, positive luck coming your way. Unexpected money, unexpected opportunities. It says jackpot, fortune. Anything else you want to tell us from this life deck that collective should be aware of? Yeah, okay, so we got strength. I stand strong, affirming power and unshakable faith. I rise above self-doubt and find my courage in truth. Holding on to love, I triumph over fear, knowing I have the strength to overcome any challenge, okay? And then we got crossing into light. I face a new bridge on my journey to inner transformation. Like every day, I practice the laws of universal love. I approach the current situation with positivity, knowing it will help me grow and evolve as I cross the bridge toward the light. I am reminded of the true meaning of life. Beloved, I'm getting here that you are encompassed. Your foundations are strong, okay? You are ascending into the light. Your luck is shifting for your greatest good, because operating in love is your modus operandi, okay? This is generally how you move and groove. And you're always open and welcome to embrace life as it comes, trusting that each step on your path will lead to fulfillment. You flow with ease. You welcome all experiences, okay? Knowing that they serve your highest good. Everything unfolds for your greater benefit. And right above that, you know, we got never alone. We got gift. We got money. Everything that I said, this was a quick read. We don't have to stay here long. Somebody, okay? And the reason, thank you, Holy Spirit. The reason this is out here is whoever threw this spell may come across this reading, okay? They wanted confirmation if the spell work was working. No, it's not working. And what you've sown is going to come back to you before you get all upset and think somebody doing spell work against you, and you try to go back and do more spell work to defeat them. Make that make sense? Because let me tell you something. When the Most High exposes something, he reveals to redeem, okay? I know you've been getting warnings, because warnings always come before a fall. And contrary to what many believe, the Lord will send many warnings before karma is allowed to play out, okay? You're given an opportunity to make another choice, all right? Even practitioners, if they're of the dark or of the light, we're all bound to the same rules. You still have to follow God's ordained order. You have to follow the laws of the universe. If you don't, there will be repercussions. And you're not in control of how those repercussions play out. They may hit you. They may hit somebody else that was involved. They may hit somebody that was totally innocent that you love and care about. This is why you don't play in the dark. This is why you always walk in love and light. That does not mean that you don't have the right to protect and or defend yourself. Okay? So this was a quick word for someone who felt, you know, that a curse had been placed upon you. The person may have even told you they placed a curse upon you in an attempt to bring fear into your life. Because see, this is how spell work and these hexes and stuff, this is how this stuff works. It's an illusion. You have the right to reject it. You have the right to pray against it and send it back to where it came from. But chosen ones, in most situations, they don't have to do this, because they're covered in a bubble while they are allowed to go through many trials and tribulations. These are strategically placed in their life to awaken them, to prepare them, and to strengthen them for where the Lord plans on placing them on their throne. Okay? I pray that helps someone. I'm sorry I jumped right into that. Do know I always pray before I turn the camera on, and I cover you all, your families, and your households as well against any retaliation or attacks from the enemy for my obedience in releasing the messages. If you like the way I read, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you scroll over to the alarm and choose all, you can be notified each time I upload. Everything you need to know about me is in the description box. Please visit my website, thehealingoracle.net. That is the only way to book with me, see what services I have to offer, and even communicate with me. Maybe you have a question. Maybe you're seeking guidance or direction on what services you may need based on your particular situation. That's free of charge. Send me a message. I would love to hear from you all. All right? I pray that that helps someone. Have an amazing day, and I'll be back with another one. Namaste.